show you how to play When I Need You as it's sung by Leo Sayer. If you want the letter notes for that, go to LetterNotePlayer.com. I have them there for you. Let's start with the melody on this, and then we'll go over the introduction and we'll put it together. But the melody starts on this A flat. We're in the key of D flat, which means you have all 5 of the black keys represented. The only white notes that you usually have are F and C. So you start off on an A flat, B flat, F. Then you go back to the A flat, F, G flat, A flat, A flat, G flat, F, E flat, E flat, A flat, E flat, F, G flat, G flat, F, E flat, D flat, D flat, E flat, F, E flat, D flat, C, B flat, A flat. Up an octave, A flat, G flat, F, low A flat, F, G flat, A flat, A flat, G flat, F, E flat, E flat, A flat, E flat, F, G flat, G flat, F, E flat, D flat, D flat, D flat, E flat, F, E flat, D flat, E flat. And then we've got thirds, B flat and D flat. They have a duet part there, so it's going to be all thirds. So you B flat and D flat, A flat and C. D flat and F, C and E flat, B flat and D flat, A flat. Then we do it again with a pickup, A flat, C pickup. And it ends with a C, B flat, A flat. Then F, G flat, E, A flat, B flat, A flat, G flat, F. A flat, G flat, F, E flat. Then we've got this little E flat, G flat, F, E flat, G flat, F, E flat, G flat, F, E flat, G flat. And then we repeat that melody through it. Now for the introduction, we start up an octave, A flat, F, A flat, E flat, D flat and F, G flat, A flat, D flat, E flat, E flat, F, G flat, G flat, F, D flat, A flat, F, A flat, B flat, D flat and F, G flat, A flat chord, A flat, C, E flat, F, G flat chord, all black, G flat, B flat, D flat. Now the A flat chord is black, white, black, G flat chord. And see, when you put that F in there, you've got a major 7th represented on that G flat. And then we go down in the octave to start the melody. Now your bass is going to be D flat, C, B, D flat, B flat, A flat, G flat, A, E flat, F, G flat, A flat, up to the F, A flat, B flat, up to the F, B flat, A flat, E flat, G flat. Then walk it back up, A flat, B flat, C, D flat. So I'll go very slowly and put those together. So you hit that C, B right with the D flat, the F. And you go up to that A flat, you go up to a D flat there, down to the B flat. Now the A goes with the E flat. Now you hit an F, then F, A flat. So you hit the A flats together, then hit an A, F in the left hand, then the F in the right hand. Hit the A flats together again. B flats together. Add the chord. This is a B flat minor chord. So you got B flat, D flat, F. So we hit the B flat, hit the chord, and then hit the F. Then the G flat and the B flat go together. A flat chord, E flat. Now your bass is going to go, when it walks up, it's going to go D flat, A, B flat. So that's pretty much the bass that you've got, and you put it with the right hand. Now he ends each of those lines short. He has a little longer on with you on that. And he does the same thing when he hits the word love on there. So you can kind of use your own emotion as you play through that line. Now when you come out of that introduction, you hit the A flat, and then this A flat goes with the B flat, the C goes with the B flat, and the F goes with the D flat. So it's going to sound like this up to tempo. Put a little filler in with the C right there. So you've got your A flat chord, so you got your A flat and your E flat, fill it with the C, and then we go right to this. Now what they do on the bass is they go da 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 dee da da da. I usually don't play that last da da, because I on the piano it doesn't sound quite as good as it does in the recording, so I first time I do it, all I fill it with is the A flat again. So I go da 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 dee da 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 dee da da da, and then we're going to walk it back. Now that's just going to be A flat, B flat, C, D flat, B flat, E flat, and then we hit this. So you're going to have E flat, E flat, E flat, E flat, A flat, bum, bum, bum. And then we're into the second verse. Now for the second verse, you end up with E flat, G flat, F, G flat, and then go right to the A flat, G flat, F. So they start that second verse up here instead of down here. We go and then it's just like the first verse. So when we come out of that, so you've got that C, B flat, A flat, then hit the A flat, and what you're going to walk up is B flat and F, open fifth, C and G flat, tritone right there, then the D flat. And hit a fill here of an E flat and a G flat. So your E flat minor chord is E flat, G flat, B flat. All we're going to play is the E flat and the G flat. So we got da 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 dee da da. Then we come back down to this E flat. Down to the A flat. Now play that as a triplet. D flat, one triplet, so and then fill with the minor chord, the D flat F. So they do there on their bass line, they go da 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 da. So they fit that B flat F in on the E flat. And then we skip all the way down to a B flat, A flat. Da, 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 da. And then we go back to that. So I do there, instead of having the C and the E flat, it sounds kind of muddy, I'll just put the E flat in the G flat, which turns it into an A flat 7, which leads us right to, you know, is a leading chord, dominant chord for D flat, but you got, so now you can hear it. And then we go back to that B flat. This time we'll fill with, they just put in a little fill, go up an octave and fill it. Same thing, B flat, A flat, B flat, D flat, A flat and C, and you do it an octave. And then just hit the A flat again when you do it, then we go back to the B flat. Now here the fill is going to be a little arpeggiated A flat chord. So, in the right hand, you're going to go arpeggiate that chord, and then go right to the F. So then you're just playing on black notes except for the F. And then here, in the left hand, you're going to hit the A flat, B flat, C, D flat. So it goes right together. So if you practice it hands separately right there, you can get it. Put a little, now you can either hit that straight or you can roll it. It's an E flat minor chord, and I'm going to play the E flat in the middle, B flat, E flat, G flat. So you can hit it just like a all together, or you can roll it. I usually roll it and go easy on it. And we're back to that E flat with this. This time they close it out by going down to B flat, D flat, E flat, D flat. And then we've got a little interlude that is a sax interlude and vocals involved with it. Now for the interlude, you start up an octave. Now if you don't want to take it up an octave, you can play it right here. It's easier to stay in this octave because you're gonna come back down to play that sax line. Now this one you are going to need to practice hands separately to get it to where it'll synchronize because you got so much going on. You start off with a D flat and then you go C, B. Now it works best for me to play with these two fingers, so if I can hit that with the index finger, then I hit the CB with a middle finger and a ring finger. Then you go D flat, B flat, and then you're going to have to go A flat, G flat, A, E flat, F, G flat, A flat, F, A flat, B flat, F, A flat. So you're gonna mix them in with that. Now your right hand, you're going to go, and then the sax comes in. Then you got A flat, B flat, D flat. Then E flat, D flat. Then you got a little crushed A flat, A flat. And then you've got E flat, D flat, F, A flat. Now there you got to synchronize them together. So you're going to have that A flat, F, A flat, B flat, F, A flat. It comes out of this section. slow motion. You're going to go out of that into the acapella duet section. Now it works best for me to hit the A flat in my left hand. You can hit it with your right hand, but then you're not as prepared. If I can hit this with my left hand, then I've got all my fingers here, see? And then the bass comes back in on that C with the C and the E flat. Now let me hit that up to tempo so you can see it before we go on. Here's that acapella section. And then it just goes on like regular. Only here we turn up for that feel love. And hold that F. Then we've got the tag. Now the tag is F, A flat, B flat, A flat, E flat, D flat, D flat, F, A flat, F, B flat, A flat, and then the sax comes in. A flat, B flat, C, E flat, F. It's an E flat, F crushed. Then a crushed C, B flat, A flat, and then the vocal comes back in. Then it goes on, extends the tag, and I'll show you that. So we have that. Now all you're going to do is play a D flat, again, and a C, and an A flat, A, B flat, B flat, B flat, A flat, A flat, B flat, C, D flat. So you don't have a whole lot to do with the left hand. So once you get the right hand, you'll have it. Now he comes in on that vocal right after the sax. So and he kind of turns that end of that line. So let's start right at the beginning of the tag. What he's going to do here, he's going to fade, and he's got the vocal line F, A flat, B flat, A flat, F, A flat, E flat, D flat. Then you repeat it. Then it's similar. F, A flat, B flat, A flat, A flat, B flat. Repeats. Then he comes out of that with oh, D flat, C, B flat, A flat, B flat, F. And now it is fading on the recording. And it keeps on fading, and all I do there when he hits that, and I just walk the bass line up to a D flat, from A flat to D flat, and fill in the chord with F, A flat, D flat, so it'll have a D flat on top. That's our last chord. So let's start at that fade section. You're going to go D flat, D flat, C, A flat, A, walk it up to that last chord. So you don't have too much, but it starts off on that D flat, repeat it. And you don't need to get in a hurry with this. Now there, you got to switch to the A flat from the C. It works for both of them, but their bass line switches right there. That D flat goes with the A. So let's start right there at the fade section of the tag. D flat again, C, and C. You don't have to get in a hurry. A flat, there you have it. When I need you.